episode 50. All right. Hello there, world.
Squirrel?
It's Henry here, also known as Mayhem the HeartsMace, your main GM game master. How you guys doing tonight? And this is Rolling to Die. Tonight we'll be on a special quest of as me and DJ Thunderbase here left off on being were creatures. And we might have a little addition to the story tonight of something crazy happening. On that note, would anybody else like to introduce themselves while we are getting ready?
Greetings and salutations, everybody. It's yours truly, Olion72, coming back at you, playing as the special surprise character for y'all tonight. Hope you're ready for some fun. I'll give you a hint. You want to watch a world burn.
Then you know what? The story doesn't start that way. Anybody else can introduce themselves?
Right, and bringing you the music and playing as Valnir NightHammer. I am DJ Thunderbass.
Woo!
Hear that, people. And then also we have Dom here as a special guest. I think he just popped back in. Background. If I can fix my, there we go. We lost you again, Dom.
Yeah. Oh, sorry about that, everyone. Here's my introduction here. You guys know me as Dom, or AKA Sage the Intelligent, and tonight I will be spectating as my other moniker, Dominant Visions, and I'm watching with my third eye. Please make sure if you're wearing glasses, keep them on your face. I just lost mine. I got them back.
Picture and imagine a man training in martial arts for many hours around this sand pit. And as you start noticing his steps, every step becomes a form of art. As the Grandmaster steps behind, looking from above on top of the roof, seeing a painting being created by his feet across the floor and the ground. And in the center, Dom sits and meditates as his third eye opens to see another world, to open his eye to see another fighting in another time. That brings us to, as I'll get my smoke machine ready. Rolling 2 die. All right, guys, broken squirrels. All right, guys. Today we are here. That fan is loud. My bad.
We keep losing you there, Dom.
I keep dropping my glasses.
Right?
I must be losing focus.
And if we like, Thunderbase, if you want, you can always just up the music just a teeny bit because Dom's right. That little fan is overshooting that the music, and we never want that. We want to always hear DJ Thunderbase's beautiful, epic, and legendary music.
Good tunes, everybody. You should listen to them.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. So, on that note, everybody's gonna roll 2d20 for me, please. Start this off.
Wow. What rolls? An 8 and a 4 for me.
Okay. For DJ
After.
Thunderbase. No, I was talking about DJ Thunderbase next.
A 20 and a 12.
Damn good rolls, man.
And what did I get during all this chaos, this commotion, this? Grab my dice. Grab my dragon dice. 18 and a 2.
That would have been a lovely dirty 20 right there.
That would have been. All right, so on that note, our lowest roll goes for a special guest tonight for his special character. On us other two, I'll tell what we have special after we have someone start off. So, Leiden, if you'd like to introduce your character for me and then roll a D100 for me for random special.
All right. Well, folks, I'm playing as Abner, the Draconic Sorcerer, level 20 character, and yeah, he's gone through quite a bit of a journey so far since the last time he played. So we're just out doing our thing, looking to explore more of this realm, and in hopes of trying to find a reunite with my mother once again. And I wrote my 2 friends. Let's see here. Okay, 71.
One.
Yep.
You land safely.
Okay,
As there's these magical fire pits that are lit up around this magical forest. One opens up. I want you to roll a D6 for me. It's going to tell me which one you go to.
All right. 4.
You heard a lot of people. 4?
Yep,
All right,
4
you're
for a
actually-
horse.
You landed at the one you're already at then. Perfect. So, you, as Abner, sitting there earlier, meditating yourself, praying and thinking, I need to fulfill my destiny. It's the only way to get my mother to show herself.
Huh.
When you start meditating around this bonfire, and you don't realize this bonfire that you're around is not a normal one, but a magical one that teleports you. And you start imagining a giant tree. You have to set blaze to light a beacon. But there might be things in your way, in your path. But you're a freaking red dragon. Do what you want.
Damn straight.
As you close your eyes, and breathe in the fire, it all starts swirling around you. It's rolling a 71 on a 70 for the die roll. It teleports you right through the flame. There's a little goblin that was running up to say hi. And he starts stepping back from the flame all scared. And goes and runs and tells the rest of his buddies about the fire ate somebody. The stories are true about fire. So,
Hey fellas, the boss went missing. We gotta go find him. Everything's on fucking fire.
and you teleport, landing safely on your feet. All right, so you land safely. What do you do when you first land here? You're rolling a perception. You're gonna look around. You're gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a perception check. Well, that's a nat 1. At least we got it out of the way, folks. We got it out of the way. We got it out of the way. That's all that matters now.
Hey, at least it's not as bad as what happened to me last time. I had 2 nat 1s.
Damn, dude.
At the same time.
Oh.
This fog comes around right as you land, blinding you as it reflects from the light. You're not used to just a quick flash of light to darkness in that kind of way. And you notice that the moon is shining. And you're on the opposite side of the planet where it was daytime where you just were.
Oh.
It is nighttime here. The moon is pointing right down all over this forest.
Well, I'm not on Clenora anymore.
There you go. I'll switch those trees. Give me you. I just knocked over the tree with my big arm. So yeah, you're totally not in the same place you just were. Not whatsoever. You're somewhere completely different now. You look around. You rub your eyes. You see the fire readjust. You see the fog disperse. I want you to roll a perception check for me again. This time you can roll with advantage.
Okay. Okay, that is a 19 and a 20, so hey, that's pretty good. Plus 2 on top of those.
Perfect. I was going to say, if you roll a freaking...
I roll 2 ones in a row, I'm pretty much going to be getting off. I'd be like, nope, I'm not doing this. I already know where this is going.
I was going to make you blind. Like, straight up.
Roll with it. That's the only way to play.
If you would have rolled...
Roll with it.
Yeah, if you would have rolled 2 nat 1s right after that, I would just sort of had you be like, you're blind.
You're blind.
This whole episode, you're going to be blind.
Well, yeah.
That's the rules of rolling to
Could
die.
the dominant vision be your guide?
So, you look around with that nat 20. You see a big stone next to you. You look over and you see this magical fire pit. You see a stump where usually people sit to cook their food. You look over and see a bunch of trees and a waterfall pouring down. This
Oh.
giant tree. Right? It's so huge. It's just as big as any of the buildings you've ever seen. It's a giant tree. Screw you. Let's see if I can close it slowly without knocking everybody down. I did that earlier. I moved it and knocked a bunch of people down. I was like, oh crap.
Carefully.
I knock people down.
I could be an ass right now, but I'm not gonna.
Carefully.
Watch me let go and everything just goes.
30 seconds later, they all fall.
What the hell?
I'm guessing they just fainted from being in the spotlight. That's what happened, fellas.
All right. You look and you see this giant tree, and it towers over this. This waterfall is pouring down this bridge, and where there's a bridge. You see people and creatures walking around through the forest. They're not normal people.
All right.
Kind of like how you're such as a half dragon. These things are rare, but they're solid in their form. Walking proudly and strong through this forest with this giant tree that's radiating energy towards them.
All right.
It's the forest of the wares and Mother Gaia.
I'm gonna try and walk up to one of the were creatures and try and ask them, like, what is this place? Is
Yeah.
anyone near me, or do I have to go further into the village?
There's one about 40 feet ahead of you, and another one is about 50 feet.
Okay, either one are in my range, but
With
I'll.
your vision, you see one that looks kind of like a minotaur-looking guy, kind of esque. And you look over and see one that's kind of like a panther wearing a gray cloak. When you look up a little further, you see one scouting above, right where the waterfall is pouring. And looks like some kind of hawk wielding pistols.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and sprout my wings out.
Fine.
I'm gonna go ahead and fly up 30 feet up.
30 feet up.
See if I can draw the hawk's attention towards me.
You. Now, are you just in like full like dragon looking esque or like half dragon esque? You like
Half dragon stuff. So like most of my face now is like half of it's completely scaled over now.
all right? So I'm gonna use this big guy.
All right, we'll go for that.
You're not full of red until you need to transform, which we can let you do when it's time. So they see you as this.
Oh,
You flap and fly these giant red wings and tail. Everybody looks over and sees this large base looking half dragon that's just enraged as a monster and a beast, and they're just like, what the fuck? Let's roll for them and see how they react to this big red beast of death trying to say hi. One roll a nat 20, the other one roll a 19, another one roll a 16 and a 10, and their perceptions are all completely different. You know, I got nothing to say.
that's how I greet them off right off the bat. Just a burp.
So you
Had that wine long ago. That's
you
probably-
pick this big burp, but what comes out is a as this giant moth that's just climbing on top of this giant tree looks up and just eyes flutter, wings flap, and just fuck. As that one's the one that rolled a 10.
Oh.
and now is very much intimidated. Fails its save, and now it's rearing to attack. The other three were calm, going, "Hey, this guy just like teleported here, flexed his eyes, and just flew up in the sky." But this giant moth is just like, "Hey, you're in my territory. You're another giant beast, and you totally just roared at me. The fuck for me." So what are you gonna do in this moment where you start flying up? Wait, you just roared at them. You didn't. Did you check anything for languages or?
All I have is Draconic, Common, and Goblin. Those are the only three I know.
Speak common, you might have a chance.
Yeah. I'll speak in Common, like I'll hold my hands out with my fingers exposed so I just see the palm of my hands, and I just say, I come in peace.
One rolls in that 20, the other one rolls in that 1.
Ooh.
And then the other one rolls the 6.
You're a goddamn liar.
So, right as you say this and stuff, and you're like, getting like, come, please, 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 don't kill me, don't kill me. This Minotaur runs up, stops, looks up at you and goes, "Oh, you friend or foe?" In a common, loudly, as he heard you in common. As the panther tries to run up and slips, as in that 1.
I'll drop down to his level.
He's the awkward cousin of Valnir. You fly slamming down as this 20-foot slouching, 25-foot standing tall with a 25 to 30-foot wingspan. If you flex your wings and just look at this Minotaur looking at you, and he just eyes all the Black Panther's trying to get up and
I'll say in Common to the Minotaur, I know not how I got here, but I'm just confused as you are. All I need to know is where I'm at. No lives will be harmed.
he looks over, looks back at the Panther, and the Panther goes, "Well, I think we should tell him. Hey, totally twisted my ankle. I don't know what the fuck." The Minotaur goes,
I got a health potion. I'll pull it out of my pouch.
This giant beast pull out this little health potion in his hand. Looks like a nerd from a nerd's box. Just
That's a tiny little thing between my fingers.
flings out of his hand this little thing, and he just opens it and hands it over to the Minotaur to hand to the Panther. And the Minotaur is sitting here going, "I've dealt with large creatures before, but I've never seen such equipment. I'm such a big guy. What the fuck?" Hands it to the Panther, and the Panther's like, "Is it poison? Is it? Oh, please, do not turn the poison."
No, it'll help you.
All right.
Something tells me you need it more than I do at this point.
Roll a persuasion check for me.
All right, my persuasion is. I think I'm good at persuasion.
One's offset, the other one's just trying to protect his buddy.
+5 to that? All right, nice. So. All right, 14 plus 9, that's
23.
14 plus 9, you said?
Yeah, 14 plus 5, 19. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh, 5.
oh 14 plus 5.
My bad.
Yeah, so 19 altogether.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, I thought you said 9.
Persuasion was 18.
No, 14 plus 5, 19.
I mean, the succession was 18 and you succeeded.
All right, cool. Does he go to drink it?
He pulls up and he starts drinking it.
I use minor illusion and turn it into the color instead of red to yellow, so it looks like he's drinking piss.
Oh my god. The Minotaur looks over him,
It's 3 days old.
hands it to him. He chugs about half of it before he realizes. And spits out the rest. As you see the Minotaur going, why are you wasted? There's only half his ankle heals. Just enough to stand down and move around, but nothing to fully run. Hindering his walking speed by 10 feet.
I love cracking jokes. Where are my manners? My name's Avner, Dragon of Sindrasil.
You hear in the background, the hell's going on over there? Who the fuck's that? What the fuck's that? Who the, why the, where the fuck? As you hear, with that one perception roll of a nat 20 earlier, you hear flintlock pistols lock. You gonna try to say something towards him?
Is it easy now? Just a falsely fall, just a sad fall. Or Panda must have made a mistake on one of his steps and he's twisted his ankle.
It's giant, iconic looking guy. Looks over with this light accent. As the bird is so confused, like, the fuck am I looking at? As the Minotaur turns around and runs up, states, he seems friendly. He seems friendly. Hang on. Don't kill him. You look back over, and the Black Panther starts healing more and stands up and drinks his own potion, giving you the side eye. And he closes his eyes, trying to drink the rest.
Use minor illusion to make the bottle look like it turned into a snake that he's drinking from the snake's mouth. Make sure nobody saw me do it, so I'm going to use sleight of hand in order to do it.
Roll your sleight of hand. Oh my god, he rolled a 6. He failed.
Oh, wow. 18 plus 2, that's a dirty 20.
All right, so no one sees this. As he looks, opening his eyes, his drink turns into a snake, freaking out, dropping it, and hitting both. Instead of just dropping it, he throws it. Yeah, he chucks it. And he chucks it right at the back head of the Minotaur.
Oh,
Oh.
What the fuck? Who the? Why would you do that?
I use my wing, my left wing, and my left hand to point at the panda, just to kind of like direct, like, that was all him.
The Panther.
I don't say a word, I just use my wing and my hand to point right at the panda.
He looks over. The panther's like, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so
Oh
sorry."
boy.
I look at him and go, "What'd you do that for?"
Roll a deception check for me.
Deception check. Oh,
Deception or persuasion? Which one are you gonna do?
I'm gonna use I'm gonna try and use deception to make him think like he just did himself.
Okay.
Ooh, 15 plus 5, dirty 20.
Mm. So, looks over at you, gives you the rock's eyebrow, and looks right back over at the panther. Wasn't you, huh? Wasn't you? It wasn't me. It wasn't me. You played many jokes on me before. You know, what happens, I get mad. You little son of a. And then he goes, "Rah!" and he charges right at him.
Oh shit! Oh man, I love starting fights when I go to new places. This is starting to look great.
He rolls a 19 plus 6 for his strength.
Oh crap!
25, ramming right into the panther, spearing him right to the ground. Doing 16 bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
And 12 piercing damage at the horns.
Ooh.
Bleeding to the ground. You see them fighting like cartoons from the 1990s.
Just a
Oh, you
giant
hear-
dust cloud with arms and legs poking out every now and then.
Yep. With a little sign that gets poked out, it says no copyright.
Oh, lovely.
Probably have one of the characters pop out as well saying, and you probably think this is funny.
Oh, yeah. Now they're fighting. You just chuckled your way through that.
Yep.
The Hawkman saying, "The hell's going on over there? Why are you guys fighting again?"
It's probably a brotherly dispute, and the only way they're figuring out the solution is to condone physical violence. But I don't think it's gonna go too far. I don't think they're gonna kill each other.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage for me.
Oh my god. There we go. Woo! 20 and an 11.
All right, so he looks right at you, just agrees, going, "Yeah, these two mooks, they're fighting all the time. I swear they're married, but man, I know
They
their
look like a lovely
wives."
couple.
And he starts laughing. He's like, "What the hell's a dragonkin guy doing out here in the Were Forest?"
The Wereforest. That's
Yeah.
where I'm at?
Yeah, it's the Were Forest of Gaia.
Huh. I've not been out this far before.
Yeah, it's kind of magical to special people, and he rolls back his flint pistols and puts them in his holsters. And you can see this bird smirk at you. So, who are you? By the way,
I look at my hands and realize that I'm pretty tall for my actual form. Like, excuse me. I'm gonna use cast disguise self on me. It's one of my spells I have, and use it to revert to what I looked like before. Like, this is what I was, and this is what I've become now. Cancel the spell and revert back to the dragon-esque form. Yeah, basically, like, this is what I used to be. Now this is what I've become.
And his eyes get all big and dink dink. What the fuck? And the other two were fighting for a second. They both stopped. They looked over and seen you shrink, get big, shrink, get big. And all confused, like, and then they start fighting again.
Oh, that was cool. You son of a bitch.
No, I thought it was cool. No, I did. Fuck you.
And I go ahead and introduce myself. I'm Avner, the Dragon of Sindrasil. I don't know how I got here. I just remembered sitting in front of a bonfire, thinking about something, and all of a sudden I just appeared here.
He looks at you. Do you use fire magic a lot?
Oh, yeah, I do a lot of fire magic, but under certain circumstances, when it's absolutely necessary to burn something, I will do so. If my life's not in danger, then nothing needs to be burned. If my life is in danger, well, something's gonna burn.
Well, good to know. And he puts his hand on his holster. He's like, by the way, these little fire pits are magical. If you don't know what I mean,
Like a teleportation kind of a fire.
something like that. If you're very in tune to fire, I'm not trying to be a rude kind of jabroni or whatnot, but don't really see dragon people around here without trying to kill them. You're lucky. We usually shoot you out of the sky. As you notice, the giant moth has been crawling closer and closer and just watching you. And then just gets right up on the bridge.
I look at the while staring at the moth, looking over towards the Hawkeye. I just say, "There's not that many of our kind. We're rare now. It's a miracle if you find at least two of them in the same town."
Yeah, we used to hunt. Yeah, I get it. There's a lot I've been hunting down. Not by just us, but by everybody. Kind of a you could say, sport. It was a great passage to knighthood or acting cool. So
These ones you've hunted down, were they evil? Did they bear a sigil of Tiamat on their chest, left side?
sounded very familiar. Yeah, I'd have to ask and then the moth crawls up and looks over and looks at him and then looks back at you and looks back at him and nods. And he goes, okay, I agree. I'm sorry, I should have introduced myself. And then in your head, you hear, greetings. I speak telepathically. Hello.
I look around, trying to figure out where the voice is coming from.
It blinks at you. It is me, Scaly One.
I'm gonna see if I can try to telepathically talk back to them. Like, can we speak to each other or no?
It blinks. I can hear your thoughts, but only when we're talking. Right now is so.
Right. I'm here to cause no trouble. I'm here to cause no harm, unless I'm being harmed. So say I come to not burn things. Only have questions. I have one of my questions answered.
Wings flap. Who do you request to speak with?
Is there a leader in this village? I've been brought here for some reason. They might know.
Blinks at you. Many leaders pass through here, but the head leader is not which of a mortal, but yet what you always stand on, what you live on, what you are part of. Do you know which I speak of?
The land. The air, the trees, the water, the rocks. You're saying that's the master? The leader?
And bows and nods.
Right. I mean, someone who can actually physically talk. Like someone around here who's in charge of this group.
We'll roll a new perception check for me.
Alright. So 13 altogether.
You can roll with advantage. You already know the lay of the land. If there's something else you've seen earlier.
18
There you go.
plus 2, so that's a 30, 20.
Flashback in your head. Moments when you were flying. Before you started this little confrontation. And trolling a Black Panther to getting his ass beat by a Minotaur. When you see a giant tree, you look down to the right of the tree. You see a giant looking statue. Bigger than you. That looked like something of a wild mother. Mother Gaia. Giant woman of Mother Nature.
Alright.
The birth mother, you could say.
I'll slowly walk over towards that.
What's your walking speed?
30 feet.
Alright, so while you're walking, we're going to go and head towards DJ Thunderbase and Mayhem here. Alright, Lyden, you head here for now. While we head. We're waking up. Slept all day. Up all night. We hear a commotion in the house. Perception check for me, Deborah. I rolled a nat 1 and a nat 20. I rolled a rolling to die, people.
I rolled an 18 and a 12 plus 1.
Alright. We both hear emotion amongst the house. With the were-elephant man and the were-jackal lady. And the were-hippo. And the were-crow. All talking. Or the were-raven, I mean. And the were-tiger. All having conversations about there's some kind of dragon-esque creature out there. And we were warned to be weary as everybody starts gearing up and getting their weapons ready. Anything you want to think of or say as you're hearing all this?
Whoa. What's going on? Whoa.
Man, my head hurts. That was one hell of a party. I did not know that were animals could do all that. Usually I'm only like this for a couple hours, but a couple days, holy crap. This is great.
Mhm.
I don't think I'll ever want to change back. Luna looks over. You're changing back, big boy. Uh-oh. They start heading down the stairs. You gonna follow with?
Yeah.
All right, you head downstairs with us. You walk past the big were elephant. Oh, excuse me, Bernier. But have you heard that the news
News?
that yes, there's some kind of dragonkin kind of creature out in the forest? We might have to smash. I get to use my new spell of rage. You want to see?
Uh,
Or should we talk to this thing first? He looks at you and smiles and just keeps walking as you head down the stairs. You see Mayhem and Loonal getting their gear ready as they're eating breakfast. You look down the hallway and see Sonny, the hippo man, loading up his quad elephant gun. As the elephant man is walking down the stairs, seeing this weapon going, by all the gods that I have prayed to, that is by far the most illegal thing that my country and family are ever from. And what the fuck do you have it for here? So, I have it for, as he cocks back the hammer, big creatures like you, if you ever get out of line. Okay, sir. Okay. Walks away. Remind me not to give you a boost, Rick. Don't cancel me, people. Ah, shit. Hey, there's a big trap door open under my feet. So, you hear from the kitchen the werejackal lady. Who wants eggs?
Eggs?
Eggs! Eggs! Not you, honey badger. A were honey badger. Yeah, I just said that.
I'll take some eggs.
By the way, you forgot. We have to roll for your hands.
Yes. Oh, a 12 and an 8.
Nice.
You said a 12 and an 8?
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice.
One barely listens. Starts kind of following you. The other one starts dilly-dallying and gets caught up into the, having to say, prisoner storage, where they lock the prisoners up. And just starts realizing it's just stuck in there. And it's magically locked, and it's just going, where do I go?
Ugh. You know, maybe that's a better spot for you.
You walk away. Okay, you guys eat, and you're gonna. Is there anything you guys want to talk about, discuss, as you're hearing these rumors and and then getting ready to go outside to see what it is.
My Valnier's just gonna focus on eating.
All right, you focus on eating as Mayhem and Loon will talk about. That was a good night. Have fun. Good time. Had epic battles. Reminiscing on the times we've had and as being wares and not having it this long before, not being able to actually know the real feels of what it is to just be this for a whole day. As they're talking about it, Luna starts reading in her magical book as she always does and writes in it, trying to memorize spells and skills. As Mayhem starts getting his weapons ready and gear, going, well, I guess we're gonna have to fight something or try to say hi. I wonder what's gonna happen. As the werejackal lady goes, so, who wants to team up with me? My God, my lady, I told you you stay in the kitchen, you stay over here, and you clean the house. Not my job. You said you're housekeeper. That is literally your job. It literally says it in your title. Keeper of the house. That's it. I am kicking your ass. The werejackal just lunge off at this were elephant, and they just start fighting in the kitchen for a minute. Now, do you guys want me to roll and see what actually happens between these two?
Yeah.
The crowd said it. A 1 and a 10 for the. Oh no, the werejackal had a bad start. The elephant won the strength test with a 14 plus 10. The werejackal got 2 attacks in though, and missed the other 2. The were elephant got 2 attacks in as well, and missed his 2 magic attacks.
Jeez, from the way it looks right now, they're about evenly matched.
Last round. Wow. The were elephant takes at the very end. You know what, you son of a little jackal, I'm going to power bomb the shit of the. I will WW always. Whatever the number is after that letter, I'll slam you again. And we're all just looking over, blinking, trying to just finish our food. It's just an everyday thing. As though the were raven flies down with a distinctively man's voice as a woman, though. He goes, yeah, they kind of do this all the time. Don't worry, they're actually a couple. They just don't like to admit it. You'll catch them on Saturday night weekends when, when it's raining. Also, showers, those two are just. And then you just see her look down going, I'm not going to talk about the rest of this. I'm just going to eat my food before I lose my food. He just walks away. As you see the two start arguing and fighting, occasionally starting to give each other occasional kisses. What the fuck? And then they go off to a different room. So now, are we going to go outside and?
Yep, I think it's time to move outside.
All right, so Luno, me, Valnir, head out here. When the rest of you guys want to join in, you can. After what the? Oh my God! Yes. I don't know what the hell just happened over there, but I swore I just saw a loot go somewhere. I'm gonna close the door now. You totally cancelled, my friend. Shakes his head and walks out the door. All right, back to Abner.
All right.
What are you buying? What are you selling?
I'm gonna go up towards the statue or the figure that shows the.
You say you have 30 feet?
Yeah, I got 30 feet of movement.
It's not enough yet to get there. Not unless you're gonna move fast, but moving fast might look hostile.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go at normal speed. I'm not gonna run it.
All right, next turn you'll be able to get there.
All right.
You walk over and you see the werehawk walk up. So, what you doing around here? He puts his hand back on his holster as you see a were-dragon, such as a dragonborn, appear from being invisible. Looking at him go with a cast of a spell, lowering it down, going, "Doesn't seem hostile. At least not yet."
I look over at the other dragonborn, and I look back at the guy that was talking to me, and I just say, "If provoked, then yes. If not, no harm."
Kai are very aggressive. As he looks right into your eyes. Insight check. There's a 15 beat your you got to roll for either a bluff or a section or persuasion.
I'm gonna roll for persuasion.
I rolled a 15. You got to beat a 15.
We're both tied at 15.
15 and a 15. We got to tell you rollies.
Yep. $18 altogether.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Looks right at you. Eyes glowing. You, my friend, no matter what, how you act right now, are bringing us great danger. You are in your young, berserking form. Soon, you will transform, and we will have to deal with a red, raging young dragon. With, without your mind.
It's been 3 weeks since I last had my outburst.
What'd you say?
It's been 3 weeks since my last outburst. I think I can handle it.
He smirks at you. We'll see. Do we trust you? We'll find out. He walks away. The Hawkman looks at you and goes, so, yeah, don't do anything funny or I'm just gonna poke a bunch of holes into your wings and you're just not gonna fly them, okay?
I'll take my wings away. Let them
I
disappear.
watch them just, he's just blinking going, how the hell do you do that? You know, really, like, that'd be nice sometimes, you know, when you're hanging out and you're walking around in the halfling's house and late at night and you wanna, you know, but all the fun shit just happens to be all around and you got this like 5 to 8 foot wingspan and you sneeze to just kind of fling out and oh man. What do you say to that? Oh my god, that's hilarious. So Dragon Man, are you okay?
I look over towards him, and as I walk away, I kind of just shrug the shoulders and roll my eyes like I don't know.
All right, man. You know, maybe you can teach me one. Hey, stop walking. You know what? We'll talk later. You're right. I'm from the towns of Crooklyn. It's from Crookatoo, from the birdies. Fucking walked away, man. You have 30 more feet, you said?
Yeah, I got 30 feet of movement.
All right. You start walking. Walking past this tree, as you're talking to this birdman, he's trying to talk to you. You kind of pissed him off, but fine. And you walk up to this big statue that you're like half as tall as. And you look up at this earth-looking belly, but you start realizing. I'll roll a perception check for me to see what else you see. Do you see what I see?
12 altogether.
Geez, you're blind. So, you're just wondering why there's water pouring from his stomach, going down into the stream, making it glow just so slightly.
Alright.
But you have no idea why. So, do you want to... What do you want to do to this? Do you want to look at the statue? You want to say something? You're trying to get his attention? You're trying to talk to the Gaia statue?
I'm gonna see if I can still telepathically talk to the moth and say, so this may be who brought me here.
You hear in your head, I don't believe she brought you here, but I believe she can give you the answers you need. Now, don't bug me. Thanks of you.
I just go ahead and say out loud, get it? Don't bug me because I'm a bug. I get it. I get that joke. I understand that joke.
Is the thing on? Oh god, it's still on. I'm hanging up now. I think. So what do you want to do to try to get Mother Gaia's attention?
I'm gonna place my
Try to
hand.
talk to it, or try to hit it, or you try to...
No, I'm just gonna place my hand on the statue, like on the shoulder.
Okay. So, place your hand on the shoulder.
Then I'm just gonna go ahead and look around and see if anyone notices.
All right, roll an investigation check for me with advantage for the thought of putting your hand on it.
Oh wow, that's just a +1. Let's see what we get. So 8 and a 9 for both.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's kind of
That's it's better than no
passive
one.
perception.
Better than no one.
What's your passive perception?
My passive perception. Pretty certain I said, yeah, that's good. Passive perception is a 12.
Jeez, you're just blind.
Yeah, I've not got really good vision, I guess.
No, you're a very blind dragon. Okay, so you feel it. You feel it's kind of mossy and warmish and stonish feeling. It's a little damp, like water running across it. You feel light vibrations, but you're not sure why. All right. And while this is happening, all right, so Devereaux and Mayhem walking out with Lunal as a Triforce, looking around. So, what are we supposed to be looking for?
I heard it was some sort of dragonkin.
Looks over, do a perception check. Mayhem and Lunal.
15 plus 1, 17.
Lunal got a nat 20.
Nice.
Mayhem got a 14 plus 6, so a dirty 20. Okay. They look to the left, they look to the right, they take it back now. They jump up this time, go, what the fuck? And see a dragonkin. And the Mother Gaia statue, putting his hand across it. As you hear Lunal going, is he trying to poison it? Is he trying to put corrupt fire on it? Is he trying to hurt my god? As their eyes start glowing.
I'm gonna fly 10 feet up.
You said 10 feet up?
Yeah.
Lunal's heading towards, walking angrily, slowly. I'm trying to follow behind. Hey, wait up! As you're just floating behind us. We're about 10 to 15 feet away from Leiden now. Is there anything we want to say as we're walking up to this dragon that is talking to our god, our goddess?
I don't know. Is there anything you want to say? Remember, Valnir has no faith.
True. You don't have any faith, and then we look over. Lunal's like, oh yeah, I forgot. No, Mother Gaia, help us in this moment. Is he harming you? Is he hurting you in any way? Mayhem looks over. Ditto. What Luno said. Is there anything we can do? As they bow, you see the statue start lighting up, and you see it glowing, and its arm moves, and it puts its hand over your hand, Leiden, bigger than your hand. Hello, my scaly child. Is there anything I can do for you?
I'm
Are you
curious
friend
about
or
this.
are you foe? As she asks, with her glowing eyes, blue and running just like water.
Friend. I come as friend.
Roll a history check for me, please.
All right.
Yes, Mayhem and Luna roll too. No, they failed. They don't remember you.
I'm gonna roll a history check.
All right.
Oh, this is a +1. Oh shit. Oh boy. That's a 15 for me altogether.
19 plus 8, 26.
So, Valnir, you rummage through your memory of so many battles you've gone through, so many people you fought, so many people you fought alongside and fought against. You remember fighting with and against this guy at one point. He's a friend and a foe. But for Leiden, you rolled a 15, you said?
Yeah, I roll a 15 altogether.
Okay. You remember them kinda as semi-friend, semi-foe. So, on that, it's up to you to determine if you're going to think friendly of these three that just ran up to you with their weapons out. I'll be right back while you guys determine that.
Yeah, I'm basically just standing there
What did you guys determine?
on guard. I'm just standing there on guard, unsure of whether or not I will need to attack or defend.
Mayhem rolled an 18, and Luna rolled a 13. So Luna's still on guard, and she's very aggressive right now. Mayhem is kind of sitting there going, kind of remember you. I also kind of remember hitting you. What's it going to be, Dragon Boy? We fighting you. we talking? As he grabs his giant slayer axe, as you see it glowing, because you're giant.
Yep.
So his weapon's glowing and it's producing extra energy right now. So if you decide to fight, his weapon's going to do a lot more damage to you. You're bigger than him. That's Mayhem's specialty. You're bigger than me. That means I get to hit you harder.
I look at the axe as it glows, look back at the group. My hands are gestured out, palms facing forward. My wings aren't out, so definitely show a sign of like, hey, I ain't running, but I'm not willing to fight. I'm just new for me. I just got here. I don't know how, but I'm certain this goddess, I'm assuming, from this land's brought me here. I came from one of the campfires, not too far from here.
Another guy looks at you, closes her eyes, and goes, "My dear child, I did not summon you. I am to protect this land and this tree, their kind. You intend to fight us. Rather, and try to use us as sport, and we will not have that anymore." He looks over, going, "You have a symbol of Tiamat, do you not?"
I look at my left palm of my chest. DM, do I have one on me or do I not?
I believe you would still. At least burned into you by now.
Yeah.
Looks more like a tattoo, you could say.
Alright.
Kind of like a brand. Like it's been branded into you magically onto your shoulder as you transform. It transformed with you, showing that you are the blood and kin of something that is connected to something far more powerful. She looks over at you and goes, "We can try to be friends, but you bring danger to my world. Tiamat is not from this place, this fame. Only one has came from this plane, and that's the new Red. The old Red died years ago." And looks over, and I see the future. As her eyes glow, I want you to roll a perception check as her eyes get close to yours. You get advantage, by the way. She's looking real close.
Alright, so roll for perception, you said?
Yes, with advantage.
Okay. Both are 15s plus 2s, so that's just 17 straight.
You look into both her eyes. Two 17s rolling, swirling. You see the future. You see the future? You see it swirling. You see your mother being Tiamat at first, fighting, and then falling. And then you taking the oath, try to save your mother by becoming the new Tiamat as she becomes a red dragon again. And you take the place running amok, destroying, wreaking havoc everywhere, holding alone, known as the Great Abner, the only male amongst the female dragons that is fused. As the new version of Tiamat is far more terrifying as the last. As the eyes swirl back, you see this great monster fighting many different creatures, machines, and monsters of all sorts, trying to hold back the great red flame of death that's trying to incinerate everything in all the cities. Finally, skies open up as many lights of swords crash down onto this dragon of you, holding you back and sending you back to your plane as you lay wait many years later to come back wreaking havoc again on Earth, or whatever plane we are of Xandrian. Earthian. And you lay wait, breathing, smiling, as your eyes glow in the dark, as the other eyes look at you, wondering when it's going to be time to attack one more time. And then you pull back as she pulls back, shaking your head, realizing you have some kind of future that could be very dark if you chose that path.
Hmm.
Do you want to be one of the greatest and most ultimate powers? But there's a cost. And she looks at you and goes, now we can all change. Everybody can change. All I ask is for you to give people a chance. This is the final stronghold to make it so we can create and keep magic amongst all the land. If you try to burn this, we will have very many falters before reinstating magic properly again. At least the wares can be free again here. This is their sanctum. So what say you? What say you, Dragonman?
Path of Power does sound so enticing. I could almost taste it off the tip of my tongue. But I know well enough of what leads that path. Doom, chaos, destruction, end of life. Why crave for power so quickly when you can just live through it day to day? You might have the strength of a god for a while, yes. But for how long? I think this path is much more suited for me.
She bows and nods her head to you. You should roll a d20 for me.
Alright. Where's my clear one? There it is. 16.
Okay. You look over, bow and nod your head. You vow you're going to be helpful. You're going to be kind. Not do nothing wrong. As you do this, bow your head. Sky starts crackling. As your sigil on your chest starts burning a little bit. As you see golden lightning striking from the sky. Three-headed dragon of lightning.
Oh, shit.
Lands down. Angry as shit. The first thing it's going to do, as it's flying and gliding down Looking at you at first, 3 lightning attacks across the ground. A 17, a 16, and an 11. And they're all plus a 10. So you see 3 lightning strikes all around as it lands across. Smiling, going, the spawn is here. Yes, the spawn. Know the spawn. I know the spawn. Don't tell me the spawn. What about the spawn? Shut up, Larry. The spawn is here. There are 3 heads that are arguing right now.
Poor Larry.
So, on that note, what are you guys going to do when you just see this giant, let's say 5, 10, 15, 75 to 80 foot standing tall, golden lightning looking dragon, plus its wings raising it up to over 100 something feet. How you doing, Kate Quinn? Evening, guys.
Hey, what up, mate?
Okay. How far away is this thing?
About 100 feet away.
Perfect. It is within range.
Uh-oh.
I hope it can swim. Because I'm sending a tidal wave at it.
That's going to be your one action you do?
Mhm.
Purpose.
Make a dex save of 14.
$17. You make this big wave. Damn, that was funny.
Then it'll take only 10 damage.
All right, so
It takes half the damage.
as I state, the waterfall's rushing, slamming down. You raise and lift it up and slam it forward. And it's this big 100-foot tall, 3-headed dragon looks down and slams right through this water, taking a big of a hit, but smirking as it looks at you with all 3 heads. One of them looks kind of derpy, a little confused. One's really pissed off looking, and the other one's just looking around constantly. Yes, I just said that meme. And it raises up its wings, and you just see all this lightning sparking as all the water starts igniting with electricity all around. As the Minotaur and Black Panther that were down there just got fried with electricity in their path. Let's see if they passed dodging or not. Nope, he didn't. And she didn't. No, wait, sorry, 18 and 8. Okay. No, so the Minotaur fails, sadly, as the Panther actually jumps and wins the fight, getting away. The Minotaur and hits the ground, knocked prone for 1 turn. Okay, Quinn, doing good and getting anxious and for Frozen Empire, and my gear is ready for it. So happy and glad to hear that, my friend. Yeah, I'm excited to see that movie too. Anybody else here excited to see that movie?
Yeah.
What is it?
Frozen Empire.
Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Technically Ghostbusters 4.
Oh, yeah.
But the original
I haven't
cast.
even heard of it.
Yeah, a couple
Pretty much what If you remember what Luna was saying, how they should have did the 2016 one, that's pretty much what they're doing with 4. They're passing down the torch properly.
Okay.
They're doing that with 4. They're old guys now. They're tired. They're retiring. They're passing on the torch to some new people, and most of them happen to be chicks, which is fine. Do it as long as you pass down the torch correctly. It's fine. Just don't stomp on the old original. It makes it worse. Big Ghostbusters fan, by the way. Also, Extreme Ghostbusters is super cool. I don't know if you guys remember it. So,
Yes, I have.
Lunal cast a ring of protection around us. Now, all of us are boosted, so we get a plus now to our AC. Even you, Hafner, you start noticing a ring around you glowing as you start feeling like you're a little more protected right now. And Mother Nature, Gaia, looks at you and smiles and goes, Lyden, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. And she goes and looks at you and smiles and goes, if you change the path now, and you use your dragonkin skills to aid us instead of destroy us, it'll make a better world for all of us. I promise you that. As you see in her eyes again, a better path. You just as a red dragon flying, with your friends running around with you, stopping bad and creatures, and making it so the world is just a better place. Okay, Quinn, still trying to figure out who is the grandma of Egon's grandkids. I think it's the one old lady that it used to be at the front desk. But could be wrong. I don't care. All right, guys. Mayhem pulls up his weapon, goes in berserk mode, rages, and just leaps forward. Down here. Okay. You got
Oh yeah. You doing that scared the one hand that was following me. With it rolling a 4.
All right, guys. You know what time it is for rolling to die. To roll your 2 die for initiative. Crap balls.
Nat 20 plus 4.
11 plus 2, 13 for me.
Mayhem got 13 plus 5. He got an 18. And Lunal, what was her 2 die as well? She got a 11 plus 4, a 15. What was hers? So, that's for you guys. The rest of the team, the rest of the squad, 1, 2, 3, 4. For them, and 5, 6, 7. There's 8. All right, 8. A 4, a 4, a 12, a 6. Pluses. Other guys? 15. one turns into a 9. And that one turns into a 8. Okay. Now for the boss and the Mothra. The boss rolls a 14 plus 5, a 19. The Mothra rolls a 13 plus 5. Eight. So roll again. Okay, yeah. Okay. First up, Valnir, NightHammer.
Okay.
What are you gonna do, my friend?
So there's only one enemy right now, right?
Only one that is that you see right now.
Okay. I'm going to fire 4 fire bolts at it.
4 firebolt.
Mhm.
Okay.
2 actions, 2 attacks per action.
Go to it.
Alright, a 16. 2 16s, a 19, and an 18. And that's all plus 6.
All right. Any exceed over a 17?
All of them do.
Okay. That's 4 hits, right?
Yep.
So, as you see this 3-headed dragon step back because you caught it off guard, it was getting ready to charge up, leaving its armor lowered down for its AC. Now raising its AC back up to its normal AC, but it's first going to take the damage you give it.
First one was 21 damage.
Okay.
Second one, another 21 damage.
Nice.
Third one, 11 damage.
11. Okay.
The fourth one, 27.
80 damage. Nice. You got it at 420. So steps back and looks at you with its eyes glowing, sparking all around, trying to catch things on fire, but kind of hard not you splashed everything wet. But it can still electrify everything. Just can't catch it on fire now.
Yeah, I wasn't counting lightning damage because I'm pretty sure that's not going to do anything, right?
It's completely immune. You're doing nothing to be honest. I have to roll for health on that. So roll those damage for me for health.
Okay. A 1, a 2, a 6, and a 4.
Okay, so just gain that health back. See its eyes charge up when it sees this lightning striking it from the inside at first. As you're smirking, looking at it, going, "I got it. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna," zzz, and you see it smile. And that damage that you did to it, just you see a little bit of a heal instead of damage taken, and your head kind of cocks sideways. You're like, "Wait."
I Last thing I do after realizing that, I take the lightning ring off.
Are you going to warn anybody else?
I will. I'll relay what I just witnessed.
All right, you say this. Mayhem's eyes get all big to you. If he hears this, if his wolf ears. And Lunal's eyes raise. She was getting ready to cast lightning. And goes, changing plans. Holy crap. I was about to give him a big boost. Now, y'all ain't angry to me hitting him with ice now, are you? She smirks. Okay, so is there anything else you're doing? Your hand, the ones.
My hand's not listening right now because you scared it.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, when you went into a rage, my hand rolled a 4.
Oh, it just fucking terrified me. It's like fuck and this, and just Wyatt floated away and gave the finger. Avner just sees a purple hand flying past, giving the finger.
What the hell did I do to deserve that?
That makes it even funnier that you reacted that way. Like, these guys are fucked up. What the hell's wrong with these guys? They got floating possessed hands over here. They're just fucking giving the finger and giving weird gestures. And now there's a lightning dragon talking shit about wanting to kill the born of the dragon to take their place. Yeah, they want to hunt you down, by the way, because your mom has been hunting their kind down. So it's you kill my kind, I kill your kind. So, your turn is done?
Yep.
Next is Sunny. So, we be hunting dragons. I thought we would be, you know what? I didn't know what I was thinking. But that thing's big. Oops, it's knocked you down. He jumps down, cocks his gun. You ever seen 4 flashes at once? Click, click, boom. Oh shit, that's horrible. Only 1 hits. He fires. You see these 4 big explosions. As these 4 big cannonballs, they try to usually do a swirl for people that usually see this happening. But this time, only 1 went straight and 3 just went.
Oh, shit.
It flew over to the dragon. The lightning from the dragon ignites these 3 cannonballs. You see them explode in the sky like a Power Rangers background.
Lovely.
And as the 3 heads look up laughing, the one hits it directly in the chest.
Nice, nice, nice.
It steps back, screeching for a second in pain and rage. As now he just made it so it lost its casting spell for a second. Sunny goes, time to reload. It spends the rest of his turn reloading. His turn is done. Next, the elephant. Oh my goodness, what the goodness? Do I just see it? Is that the 3-headed dragon? That's it. And he pulls out his lute. And he starts playing some music. But for some weird reason, the music sounds kind of like DJ Thunderbass. And all you hear in the background is what you hear right now in the background. It's his music. And he starts jamming out and playing a flute as he's with his giant tusk, as he's using his hand to jam out with something else, and his feet to push these weird little pedals. Even the moth is kind of surprised. Next, Mayhem. The hell's going on here? When did we become a club? Fuck it. And he starts running some more, trying to get closer. Get to there. I'm going to throw my boomerang at him. I throw a nat 1.
Ooh.
Watch this, guys. I throw it, slip on the water, and I throw it downward, and it hits a rock and just flies right back at my face.
Oh.
It's going to give me 11 damage right to my face. And I don't even catch it. I roll a 4 to catch it, smacks me again, and then it hooks to my back, giving me 10 more damage.
Oosh.
The three-headed dragon just chuckles and laughs. Next, the were-raven. Let me get the floor mount. The were-raven flies across. Or were-crow. I did it again. No, it's were-raven. And casts silence. All right. So the three-headed dragon, all three heads, rolled a 7, and a 4. They all fail. And the were-raven rolls a nat 20.
Oof.
All suddenly, they're trying to chant. You see the electricity start to dim down on the wings. And the eyes start to stop glowing lightning now. As a little bit of panic starts showing in the face of this three-headed Hydra dragon that's just freaking out a little bit, going, wait, where did my power go? I was just almighty just like 10 seconds ago. And these freaking teenagers just ruined it for me. All right, his turn's done. Next, Were-Jackal jumps down. Lunal jumps into the water and runs across this way through the tunnel, trying to cast Ray of Frost. (16 plus 6). And the dragons failed with a 9 and a 6.
Ooh. Nice.
Big shield of ice right up the legs and the chest as Lunal's running up right onto the rocks. Lunal's done. Leiden, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm gonna instinctively, 2 actions I'm gonna waste right off rip. I'm gonna use my first action to instantly get my wings out.
Do you return to your real dragon form now, or do you want to just stay as is?
Yeah, I'll save that for later.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my wings to pop out. I'm gonna cast my second level spell of Dragon's Breath on myself, and I'm gonna fly up 30 feet.
You start flying up, and they all start watching you fly up. And everybody's wondering, are you going to be friend or foe? They're all worried right now. You have a sigil on your shoulder. Right as you're about to attack, it starts burning. Can you roll a Constitution save for me?
All right. Ooh, that's a 22.
22?
Yep, 12 plus 10, 22.
Wow. Slap it with your hand. Like it was a little mosquito bite for a second, or a sting. It stops. You rub off this urge and control to stop attacking the dragon and helping him instead. And instead go right back into that attack. So what was that attack?
Dragon's Breath. Is he 15 feet from me or no?
No, 5, 10.
All right, so that spell is basically a spell that's like
You
I
have
can shoot a 15-foot cone at him, but I don't have to do it. It's just like a set spell on him, or a set spell on such creature, and whenever they want to within that spell.
You're 30, 35 feet away.
Yeah, I'm not gonna reach him. But yeah, that is basically all I could do. Get my wings out, fly up, cast Dragon's Breath on me. That's end of my turn.
The werebat flies away, or flies over here. Starts aiding the Minotaur. The Minotaur gets back up. Werepanther takes the healing potion, double checks to make sure it's not a snake or piss. Runs over here and aids the Minotaur, gives a healing potion. You hear the bard making music, and you hear it's starting to change aggressively, and you start hearing a foaming at the mouth kind of through the noise. You hear going, "Ah!" And as he jumps off, he jumps down and expands and starts getting big into this.
Ooh,
Raging, hulking.
were mammoth, basically.
Yeah. He had a secret. He learned how to transform from his ancient ancestors by playing music to release this monster.
Nice.
And all their turns are done. It is back to the top. Oh yeah, hang on. Sorry, I'm all. Move him. Fly in with him. There. Moth. Fly up to the tree and start casting healing mend. Start trying to heal everybody from a distance. Oh. So now it's to DJ Thunderbase's turn.
All right. So first, I'm gonna use 40 of my feet of movement to move within range, so I can cast my next spell. I should be exactly 60 feet away, right?
Yep. 55 to 60 feet.
It's about to get hit with four rays of frost.
Nice.
Now, because Lunal's doing this too, you get advantage on all your attacks because it's an amplify of ice.
I don't think I am going to need it though.
Oh.
A 15 plus 6, a 19 plus 6, and 2 nat 20s plus 6.
Oh, damn. Damn.
Also, DJ Thunderbase, you were also our winner for the Rolling to Die today. We're rolling at 20. Rolling is shooting all this frost of ice. Your animal instinct shows and brings out the frostiest, scariest, meanest thing that you can of ice. As a frost ice spider expands out from all that ray of frost right at this thing, trying to hold it and fight it now. As Lunal and you both, your ice and your magic starts mixing together to transform into this giant frosty ice creature. Hold this thing at bay and make sure this thing does not move. Roll that damage. And then roll strength checks for me for this giant monster. Advantage plus 10.
Alright, so I'll do the nat 20s first. First one is 40, and you said to add 10 to that?
Yes.
So 40 plus 10, 50. The second one, 42 plus 10, 52. And now for the two non-D20s, or non-nat 20s. $24 plus 10, so 34.
Nice.
And last one is another 24 plus 10, 34.
Hell yeah.
This thing looks hurt. As this giant frost spider grabs it and holds the heads and starts shooting an ice web across its body, freezing its wings.
Okay. Is there any modifier for the strength check?
Yes. For it being a gigantic monster, it's a plus 20. Plus 20 to whatever you roll.
That means it's a 40.
And it failed, and the monster failed with a 1 and a 7.
I rolled a nat 20.
Oh my god.
Thing failed completely as it tried to strengthen against this thing. As this thing just overwhelms it, you start seeing it step back and starts toppling over, screeching as it just topples back as this giant ice spider just consumes on top of it, freezing it from the top. And because there's a cold stone right behind it, it's making it even colder behind it, turning it all to ice to a giant block. It's screeching and yelling, trying to fight back. So far, it's failing. Is there anything else you're doing on your turn?
That's all I can do. I can try and roll for my hands again.
Yeah.
A nat 20 and a nat 1.
Oh, wow.
The one who stays in jail tries to run in like a cartoon and gets zapped. Flaps down. The other one turns around flying like a rocket right to you, floating right on top of the mad elephant. If I can keep it there. I did it. Cool. Figure it out. So, anything else?
The hand can't attack right now, can it?
You rolled a nat 20, so I'm going to allow you to.
Okay, which hand is it?
This one could be anyone you want right now because you rolled a nat 20. You can make it any kind of a magic or weapon user.
Okay. It is actually going to throw a second level ice knife.
Oh, shit.
It's a 19 plus 6.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah.
Plus 6.
Good.
Okay, first it's going to be 10 on the piercing damage.
Okay.
And then 10 on the cold damage.
All right. So your hand whisks up this ice knife, grabs it, and throws it perfect precise. As it's flying through this vortex of ice, the little ice knife turns to an ice sword, into an ice spear, flying right into this dragon, right under its ribs, making it screech as you hit one of its hearts.
Ooh.
It has more, but right now, one of its heads you just see kind of just drop back dead, screeching, kind of not freaking, like not really paying attention to anything anymore. As the damage becomes double. Not dead yet, but really hurt. You did a lot of damage to that thing. Plus, imagination. Turn is over. Sunny. Buddy. We got things for you. Cocks back its gun. Fires away. 2 17s and a 3 and a 1. 2 17s. Boom, boom. Blasting right to the wings, blowing giant holes in it.
It ain't flying anymore.
The 3 fires right into the water, splatting and exploding everywhere. Then that one. Ooh, it's his front of his gun. Now I gotta roll and see if he gets hurt. He rolls succession on the gun not being destroyed, but it takes him 1 turn to reload and to fix for a turn. So he's going to be down for a turn trying to work on this. I think I need to work on something. Turn is over. Next, Were Elephant. Charger's up closer, but not enough. No, wait. Oh, no, he has more. Another charge. Yeah, he rams right into it. Doing a tusk attack. 14 plus 10 and a 13 plus 10. Slamming his tusks right into it, trying to rip the rest of the wings open. Doing 48 damage. His turn is done. Mayhem runs up, attacks this giant Slayer axe. Missing the first attack. Missing the second attack. Going for a final attack. Wow. I have slipped all over the ice.
Oh.
Just
Oh.
completely missing. All 3 attacks. Just swinging them.
There's a habit in this game.
Swing and a miss.
Giant elephant trying to duck and dodge, going, "Aye, about that, no." My turn's on. Lunal hops stone to stone, casts ice spike. Nat 20. This giant spike, as you start seeing raise water and start forming, it just slammed down, doing 40 damage.
Ooh,
This thing looks real hurt.
good.
All right, your turn is done. Leiden, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna fly over towards the golden dragon. I'm gonna try and grapple him.
Okay.
Gonna use one arm for one neck, and then use both my feet to pinch the other one's neck down.
All right.
It's gotta be like a strength contest right now.
All right. Well, you get advantage by far because he's being held down by a giant ice spider.
All right.
So you get advantage on this thing holding something down, and it's all being frozen and pinned and ripped apart. We all just kind of like surrounded this thing and like, get it.
We landed in the wrong field.
I was trying to do something, make it do something, but it didn't get a goddamn chance.
Well, I know it's a success because that's 19 plus 3 to my strength. 19 plus 3 is 21. Then I rolled 8. 8 plus 3, that's 11.
With the succession.
Mhm.
How much damage?
I yell in Draconic towards him. Who sent you?
Only one of the heads functioning. Other 2 inert and dead. Does it matter? As his eyes try to glow lightning, as he tries to shoot a lightning bolt at your face.
I'm gonna use my dragon's breath on his directly into his mouth.
All right, we're gonna do a fight with a breath fight right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, roll for me. Roll these. Roll 2d20.
My character my character at least can understand everything they're saying.
Ooh. A 17 and an 8.
How do you want to do this?
Oh boy. So as he looks at me and says, "Does it matter?" and I can see that the sound of electricity is being sparked through his neck, I just respond quickly back with, "Nah, not anymore. But thanks for coming," and then just unleash my dragon breath on him. burning the inside of his mouth and watching as the flames pour through his mouth up to his skull, his eyes exploding from the flames. Flames coming out of his nostrils, out of his back of his eyes, and just his whole head is engulfed in flames. And then you watch as from holding on to his head or his neck, I just let it drop.
So, as you fire down to this thing's neck, you start seeing the heat beam go down further, hitting where the breach of all three necks hit, and you see it start melting and decaying as all three necks start dropping and hitting the floor.
Hmm.
And the rest of the body just start falling apart. As the top is frozen, the bottom is super hot, you just made a caveman burrito. A dragon caveman burrito. I thought those were discontinued for a reason.
Well, there's a reason why the meat is a very good delicacy. Trust me, I know. Oh yeah, I hate my own kind.
What?
Just kidding. My mom used to tell me stories about how golden dragons taste.
We look over. Mayhem's like, red dragon, but never gold dragon. You hear from the were elephant. Well, pretty good actually.
I look over him and like in shock, like, wait, what?
Smirks at you. Red is
That's a lie. I was making that shit up. How did what the he agree? What?
You ever had the red dragon? As he smiles. You start realizing all the wares all look at you and all their eyes kind of glow red at once for a second.
Oh
And
boy.
you're like, if I fuck up, they're all gonna eat me. It's dragon meat tonight, boys. And you start realizing that wares are very superior to dragons in certain ways, especially when they team up. Because they can mix and match their magics and their were forms. And they just don't play nice. As you've seen, everything's frozen. So, on that note, everybody else surrounds and starts talking to you and thanking you instead of wanting to kill you. You've gained the favor of the were community. And Gaia says thank you. For that, I respect you, and you are allowed to join forces with my kin.
So I guess this was it was a test of loyalty. This was, huh?
As she smiles, my test was going to be something a lot lighter than this. Was not expecting a freaking dragon.
Abner looks back at the dragon's corpse. Looks back at her. Are you serious? I thought that was the tryout.
Your sigil on your shoulder starts glowing again. It starts pulsating and burning. I want you to roll another Constitution save for me.
Ooh, nice. That's 18 plus 10, 28.
Nice.
Hard to see this die sometimes, the metal one. The dragon die, actually, that one is really hard to see. Like, you cannot read it at all sometimes. But so far, the metal die has been nice to me tonight. Now watch, it's going to be an asshole for the rest of the night. Well, it gave me a 1 during the start of this campaign. Little shit.
So, you roll. And everything, you take out this dragon, they respect you. No one wants to harm you now. And they all want to be your friend.
Well, if they don't mind, I'm gonna snag something from the corpse. I'm gonna take the middle one's head.
All right.
Still got my knife, so I'm gonna use my knife to cut the head off, basically.
Okay. And while you do that, you passed when it came to the sigil taking you over. You slapped it again and it calmed down. Gaia smiles and smirks at you, thanking you for not losing control.
Like I said, it's been 3 weeks since my last outburst. I think I've gotten the habit of how to control it.
I'll be right with you.
Well, at least,
Take over for a second, please.
well, at least, not everything is in flames this time.
I agree. It's been a long time, old friend. Haven't seen you in a while.
Uh,
The last time I saw you was when we were facing off a horde of dragons once. It was at a castle. I believe you met my mother there.
yes. My own guild has been busy.
I've heard, my friend. I'm sorry I couldn't venture any sooner. I would have probably done a lot more assistance. Well, there'd probably be a lot more fire involved. That probably would have been bad, though, wouldn't it?
We don't need this forest burning down.
What the hell was that? What was that? Yeah, what the fuck? Am I hearing shit? It's not the beep this time. I swear to God, it's not the beep.
So, big news! Friday, March 22nd, you can expect The Dying Day Volume 2 to finally be released.
Woohoo! Yeah, baby!
On April 6th, you guys can catch me out in Ann Arbor for the first performance of the live pop-up concert tour.
Hell yeah, everybody. Get excited, folks.
And also be on the lookout for the album Turbocharged coming out in April.
Ooh, hell yeah.
So keep on the lookout because you never know where I'm going to pop up next. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share around all your friends, and don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that bell icon so you stay up to date on all the new releases.
Yeah, folks, from yours truly, DJ Thunderbass. That's gonna be awesome. Out in Ann Arbor, man. That's sweet. Where at?
I will be at the Graffiti Alley.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Yes, it'll be. You can also catch me. You can also come out just to enjoy the event that'll be going on, known as Hash Bash. So all
Hell
you 420 heads out there,
yeah. You know who
come
you are.
join me out in Ann Arbor on April 6th.
Gonna be fun, mates. Gonna be fun.
I have no clue what's coming up next.
There's still a lot going on in the future, that's for sure. So I
Oh,
forgot.
I'm meaning in the game.
Same. We both walked around, we heard that. "Roar!" Sounded like, what the hell is that? It's probably Mayhem with the baby. Probably playing. Getting her ready to go night night, probably.
Also, at live pop-up shows, or you can even personally contact me at DJ Thunderbase. You can purchase posters and patches. Posters for $5 and patches for 10. Also,
Not
if you decide to, you can also commission me for any visual or graphic design that any video or graphic design that you need done. Come talk to me, and if you have anything that you need to have photographed, or you're looking for a good photographer, hit me up. And we will discuss payments for graphic design and video design. And that is, you will, on all designs. First one is free, and then it is $20 a design. So hit me up at DJ Thunderbase, and I will do my best to help you if I can.
All right, guys, girls and squirrels. That was DJ Thunderbase. Thank you. Sorry, I had to run away for 1 second. So, we'll end off the story as everybody heads back off. We all talk, giving information to Avner of stories of his mother hearing about a red dragon on a quest trying to be the next chosen. And she succeeded. And now your story was to be the next chosen after her, but you decided to change that. On that note, everybody.
my mother. The true deal was free my mother, guilty am I.
Yes. And they bow and respect that.
Do I successfully remove the head of the dragon from his neck?
Yes, you take that one golden head dragon, the one that's at least not destroyed and melted, gone.
Hold it in my hand since I'm about my hand's probably about almost the same size as his head, maybe a little bit bigger. I think I'm gonna make something out of this, a little memento for this glorious battle.
You hear, maybe a cod piece. It'll be funny. But they start chuckling and laughing, and they all have a feast of golden dragon dinner.
This must taste delicious.
All right. And everybody takes a long rest and heals up, and for our next episode later on. And
All right.
this was Rolling to Die. Remember, we're done with your bullshit. It's crazy clown world out there. Ha ha! To you all, a good night. Would anybody else like to close this out for tonight?
Thanks for joining us, everybody. It was glad to have you all again. Sorry it's been a while, but hey, gonna try and make it more often. Life gets crazy. You know how it goes. Life comes first. But anyways, thanks for joining us all. Remember, wash your hands, wash your face, wash your ass. You know you have to.
Lee said. DJ Thunderbase, do you want to close this out, my